It was 90% women, and
if you like women,
gorgeous women,
there.
gorgeous
Go
women,
there.
yes.
Go there.
I am looking for a guy, a single guy.
Where are the single men at in Atlanta that are not absolutely unhinged?
The only thing I'm going to be doing at 12 o'clock tonight is kicking any man away that tries to come near me. You're not going to ruin my year on day one, my love.
Anybody else like insatiably lonely all the time?
Let's talk about becoming unexpectedly single in your 30s.
Last night I did speed dating in Santa Monica and I actually didn't get any guys' phone numbers at the end of the night.
They ended up being more girls than there.
I held my second friend speed dating event at Lucky's Cocktail Lounge, and this is how it went.
Might as well be a lesbian event. Not one guy in sight. A lot of these women are coming to grips that their options are pure phantom options. What happened to all those guys in your DM?
I did not meet my husband. Honestly, I feel like the event was pretty poorly organized. Like, everyone was kind of just in a room and I don't know, there was just like no natural mingling going on. Oh, and there were no tacos. They promised us tacos and there were no tacos. Another thing, but this one I kind of expected, that there were just so many more women than men.
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care.
Let me tell you
we don't care.
I feel like we do need...
Getting nervous now. It's not going well so far. Sat on my own. Story of my life. Wow. I'll just have my drink. Cheers.
Give you that. We're going to go because I'm not really feeling it. But,
Oh, really?
Yeah, thank you, though.
You should have gone in the younger age group.
I know.
This is crazy. Total waste of time.
It was 90% women, and
if you like women,
gorgeous
go
women,
there.
gorgeous
Go
women,
there.
yes.
Go there.
But we over here doing matchmaking? Here's the ticket price. $775 to come to, I think it's in Texas, and go hopefully meet somebody.
Oh, hell no!
I signed up for a singles event on Valentine's Day and here's how it went. It was fun, but there was more girls than there were guys. It was definitely like The Bachelor a little bit.
Men don't go to these. Men do not go to singles events.
Going to another singles event, and this is my outfit.
Stop paying money to go to singles events. Men don't go. Stop it.
Cheers, amiga. Cheers to being single and ready to mingle. She's now at the main day.
Imagine coming to like a singles event and all you do is hang out with your best friends because no one will talk to you. Are we too hot? Are we too sexy?
I think we're too sexy.
We're too sexy.
We've got to be.
100%. Like, something's not adding up here. Mm-mm.
My friend suggested I go speed dating. I'm like, that's for people who are really desperate. So I went. Speed dating's where you go on miniature dates with several different women and you can either meet someone or get rejected 30 times in a night. It's like 4 years of high school wrapped up in a couple hours.
So I went to a singles event, and when I got there, it was literally 90% women. And I was like, I'm gonna go now.
Okay, so we just left the event.
So bad.
I think we were just saying that we think that we've actually hit rock bottom.
No, it was actually...
We think we've actually hit rock bottom, and I think we were either punked, catfished,
like
or...
It felt like a sick joke. I was like, literally thinking to myself, like, why am I, like, how did I get here?
How did I get here?
There's a poll that was taken, and this woman gathered 2,000 women, and she gathered 2,000 men, and she asked them all, what could go wrong on a date? the women came up to 742 different conclusions that could end this date. Men only came up with 3. Meaning, men only want you to be pretty, smell right, and have a good attitude. That's it. Women will say something like, his pants didn't match his belt. You know what I mean? So, you know, you see what I'm saying? Like, you see women think critically like that. You know what I mean? They're nitpicking and all that stuff.
Yeah.
That's why there's so many single women right now.
Yeah.
Because with the internet boom, where you can literally have a browse. Especially because dudes, like I said, they're trying to bust nuts. So every dude is treating every chick like she's special on the internet. You know, oh, you're so pretty. Oh, you're so blah, 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 blah. You know what I mean? So it fills these women's head up. They're thinking, like, you ever hear of goddess syndrome? Like, every woman thinks they're a goddess and a queen.
Yeah.
When that's not fucking true.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. But this is why societal issues are created, because people go against nature and fact.
Imagine being a 4, 5, or 6, being so nitpicky, every little thing. And then imagine paying for a date and then getting nitpicked and treated rudely. Then you can imagine why guys are done.
So, hot take. Coffee dates, ice cream dates, drink dates, etc. are low effort. Okay? I had this man ask me on a date tonight, and he said, oh, let's go for drinks. I would love to take you out. And I told him, respectfully, no, I only do dinner dates. He was like, oh, I don't do dinner dates on the first date. Blocked. I'm not about to play with y'all, okay? These men, we need to, as women, we need to stop letting these men get away with low effort dates and literally doing the bare minimum, okay? Because first of all, why are you trying to get me impaired on the first date? Or why are you trying to get impaired around me on the first date? I'm uncomfortable. Absolutely not. Dinner is great. You can have drinks at dinner. That's 100% a non-negotiable for me. As soon as you're saying that you're not taking me to dinner, I'm not going to argue with you. I'm not trying to convince you. It's dead. You're blocked. Goodbye. The only time I would slightly understand drinks, like a coffee date, salad date, ice cream date, etc., is if he's like a millionaire, billionaire, okay? Trillionaire. Like, unless you're up there. But the men that are doing this are regular men anyways. You get what I'm saying? It's regular men who don't want to spend the money on you, right? They want to feel like you have to convince them on that first date why they should take you out to a dinner and spend $200. Baby, if I take myself out to $200 dates by myself and I treat myself all the time, why would you think you're going to come in and take me to no rangy ass, like cheap ass type of drink date? No. And I get it. I feel like as women, a lot of us think of short commitment dates such as drinks, coffee, etc. as, a way for you to leave if things are uncomfortable or, like a quick exit, right? However, that's not how men view things. They're not coming from a safety standpoint. They're trying to get you turned, and also looking at it financially, like, I'm not going to spend all that money on this girl. Thinking that dinner is that much of an investment is problematic and toxic. I don't deal with it, and I'm not going to argue about it. Blocked. These men are so complacent doing the bare minimum, and if you allow a man to do the bare minimum once, baby, he going to keep doing it. That's what I've learned. That low effort shit is not flying with me at all.
Investing way too much too early for a woman that is unworthy can set a man back. So instead, guys have opted out and only look for women with good character, with the right intentions, who actually want to be a wife, and it's not all about themselves, which has become much harder to find.
So, I'm trying to put myself out there a bit more and try not to use apps. So I've signed myself up to a singles event, which is in the museum tonight, and I wanted to document it just in case it's like really good or just in case people wanted to try it and see what it's like, or share different experiences. So yeah, and my content's a little bit boring because I'm not meeting people, so we'll see how it goes. I'm gonna try and video it if we're allowed. It's called Mingle in the Museum. Didn't say what age people were. I know it's sold out, so fingers crossed it's a goodie. It also goes to 11 p.m. and being a nana like me, I am in bed by 8. So we will see how we go. I've also been single for almost 4 years. Just like really shit luck. and I'm not dating to hook up. It's hot out there, man. It's hot out there.
So we've just parked up at the event and the only people we've seen are above the age of like 40.
Yeah.
So, what's this like?
So, we're midway through.
Midway
through.
Halfway through.
We've had people come up to us.
Yep. We've had people circling like vultures.
Unfortunately, I haven't noticed anyone that I wanted to talk to, but it's a pretty cool concept. Yeah.
We're currently sitting in the museum.
Yeah. And we might wrap up soon.
We're now going home. We both talked to a dude each for a long time, so we think that's sort of successful.
We got numbers.
We got numbers. Right. Good night.
Peace out.
Sure.
What is it with men these days and not wanting to date? Do you guys have a fear of commitment? Is it the woman these days? Does it have anything to do with spending money on women? Does it have anything to do with trust issues? Maybe dating apps? Maybe you feel like there are endless options in terms of significant others? Please let me know in the comments.
The simple answer, it's been a waste of time and money. Many women seem to have lost the true meaning of dating, right? Enjoying each other's company. Instead, they focus on how much money is spent and trying to make everything about them. Everything is transactional. Women want pay for play, and a lot of guys don't want to play that game.
How much money should a guy spend on the first date?
Depends if she's worth it. I mean, maybe like 500 maybe.
500? Well, that's solid. That's a solid date.
Am I fucking up right now? I'm your conscience.
So it depends on the girl, though.
It also depends on your income. It depends on if she's a quality girl, I guess.
What's the most amount of money you've spent on a date?
It's a good question. I can't even think of it.
Was the girl worth it?
Definitely.
Aww.
What was the most money that a guy spent on you?
My boyfriend actually just got me a Urus.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah. Follow.
Yeah, man, they got the Sims confused out here.
Donnie, nice to meet you.
Fun fact about Donnie, he's a Marvel nerd. Are you into Marvel?
You know what? No. Like, my brother watches them, but I just can't get into anime. Like, okay.
Rejected. Okay, we are in San Francisco for a schools event at Spin in partnership with this Fit One Jigsaw.
Okay, so live from the Parkhouse bathroom, we're going to a speed dating event because I sent my friend Allie a speed dating invite, thinking it was board game speed dating, thinking it was going to be a joke, and we would just both like it and say we should go, and then never actually go. And immediately she said, I bought a ticket, so here we are. We have no idea what to expect. I expect to lose. I'm going to win.
There was a study called from the Pew Center for Research conducted a study that said 63% of men under age 30 would rather stay home and watch porn than go on a date. Men say they are getting their needs met without having to go on a date. Would men rather stay single than be with a woman is the question.
That's what they're saying, pretty much.
63% of men. I think they're cheap.
This is exactly what men want to avoid. It's not just what's cheaper or being cheap at all. It's about getting something back for what you put in. Women want certain benefits before they bring anything to the table, and that's not gonna cut it.
You don't have money, which you should get your money up before you start dating. So it is cheaper to sit home and beat your meat, right, than actually go out and find actual women to hang out with.
That's a sad reality.
I disagree.
Why? What do you think?
Is it what, less of
What
a
do you
headache
think?
to have
Here
to
we
deal
go.
with a woman or something?
There it goes. Like, it's a headache. Now I gotta take you out. I gotta hear what you had to tell your whole day.
That's why you take out people you actually like, and then you don't feel that.
Yeah, but then I gotta get to know you first to like you, right?
Yeah.
So how do I get to know you?
Call on the phone. So you rather hand?
Hey, listen, I'm married.
You always gotta say. Okay, so if you wasn't married.
I'd probably beat him by me at 100 miles an hour.
1,000 miles per hour is crazy.
I never seen a world where men be so thirsty to just be with men and not women. And complain when women invite y'all to something. We just want to have a good time with y'all. Why y'all so mad at us?
anybody else like insatiably lonely all the time? Like what happened since that none of us hang out or see each other anymore? Oh, it's not just me. I keep seeing like we're in a loneliness epidemic. I talk to my other friends who I don't live near and have the same problem. So like, how do we fix it?
We're gonna talk about the fucking event that I just went to, because what the hell, Miami? What the hell? I'm going through this event, walking down this like, I don't even know what you want to call aisle, okay? She's walking down the aisle. Every single guy that came up to me was over 40. Yes, sister. Yes, sister, you heard me right. Over 40. Maybe over 50, actually. Over 50. These men were like, it's like a dog that you haven't fed in a week. They were like, who let you out of the ALF? Who let you out? Part of me was like, but then the other part of me was like, yes, Grandpa, put me on your will. I love you.
Okay, this is for all my single girlies in their late 20s, early 30s. Where are we finding men now? Because the Hinge pool has a lot of pee in it. So I'm certainly not finding anyone there. I'm not on Bumble or Tinder, and I don't plan to be. I go to the bars sometimes, but the quality of men there, typically not the best from what I've experienced, but I'm not opposed to it. I go to the grocery store with my hair on top of my head. No makeup, baggy clothes. So I don't think anybody's dying to give me their number when they see me there, okay? So, if you've got any ideas, toss them my way, because I'm 30 and beginning to think that this whole dying alone thing isn't going to be like a running joke. It's going to be reality. So yeah, let me know.
Well, guys, it's another failed Friday night date. And you know what? Like, I don't even want to come on here. I don't know, maybe I'm back in another stage where it's like pretty clear I should just be by myself.
You're so funny. I love talking to you. You're just so funny.
Some of my guy friends gave me permission to make a Hinge account for him because I was telling him how easy dating is with dating apps, and he was telling me that it's incredibly difficult. And I was like, Pete, you must be doing something wrong. But I'm so desperate, I'm liking the 2s and the 3s, and even they won't like me back, Pete. Which, like, what is going on? It is so difficult dating as a boy. I hate it. I'm on day 3 of being a boy, and I hate women, and I'm more depressed than ever.
I know why all the good-looking guys treat girls like shit. Supply and demand. There are way less good-looking guys than there are good-looking girls. The less there is of something, the more in demand it becomes. AKA, the value increases. AKA, guys realize that. AKA, they treat us like shit, the good-looking ones, because they know they can. Ladies, let's stop this. It's time for us to give ugly guys a chance.
They're figuring it out. The TikTok girlies are starting to figure this out. They've been saying the same 3 things for a while. They've been saying there's so many pretty women and not very many attractive men. They say that one a lot. And then they also say, I don't want to settle. I don't want to be with anyone unless I feel like he has everything. That's number 2. And then number 3, they say, why do men, why do they not want to settle down and put me in here? Why do I keep ending up in situationships? Why won't they pick me? And this girl figured it out. It's supply and demand. If all of you want perfect Disneyland love, then these guys don't have to pick one of you. They can have 5 each. This is like one of those engineering triangles, but there's only 2 things and you can only pick one. It's like don't settle and don't share. Don't yell at me. I don't make the rules. I'm not the one who decided this. That was God. Yell at God. I do that all the time. It doesn't work.
Damn, man, this is hilarious. I was about to say, man, many women think they're way better looking than they are. What's crazy is that those are the ones who do this even more. They think that they have way more leverage than they actually have. This is brilliant.
You're better off single with high standards than in a relationship settling for less.
Y'all, I've been single a hot minute. Because let me tell you, I've been on all the apps. I've been outside. I've been wearing it on my forehead that I'm single. Telling everybody, hook me up with somebody. Y'all ain't got a friend, a co-worker, a young uncle, an old nephew. And I done tried, y'all. I really have. I'm hoping at some point there's like a wave of divorces and then my man will be released from his contract. But I don't know. I'm losing hope, y'all.
How old are you?
28.
Let's say I wanted to take you out. How much do you expect me to spend on a first date?
Depends where we're going.
What's your expectation, though?
I don't really have any.
So I could hit you up and say, hey, let's go to Burger King and get slushy?
No. I mean, at least like, you know, nice 5-star type of restaurant, and then depending on how it goes, depending how I like you, and that all kind of goes with me even saying yes for a first actual date. So that takes a toll.
Okay. So 5-star restaurant in Miami, how much is that gonna range?
Depends how many drinks you'll be ordering.
Average.
Anywhere from 300 to 800 maybe. Jump start, yeah.
So realistically, you expect a man to spend $800 on a first date?
Yeah.
Has it happened before?
Yeah.
Okay, so guys have done this for you, right? What did they get out of it? A lot of women are so quick to brag about how guys spend a lot of money on them. They're not so quick to show the success story behind that. Where are they now? You know, we all know the answer. But back to this clip, I wanted to touch on this. You know, you hear a lot of women talking about dinner dates. Many guys don't do dinner dates because it's a terrible way to get to know each other. Who wants to speak to each other with a mouthful of food? So that's really not ideal on a first date. It's not low effort or bare minimum to get to know you. Again, that's the most important thing, to really see if it's good to go to the next step in order to spend more time with each other. If the date isn't about getting to know the person, then what is it about? And really, these types of stipulations aren't there for the actual men that they really like. So knowing all of this, a lot of the times, this type of setup, this type of dating arrangement is only in the hopes of scoring a simp to take advantage of. But yes sir, like we always do around this time, go ahead and hit the like button, share, and if you haven't already, subscribe. Appreciate you guys for watching. EK Real Spicy signing out, and I'm gonna catch y'all in the next video. And like that, be easy. Gone.